Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today topic is files and folder present inside a Angular project. So let's begin our session. So this is the structure of our Angular project. So first folder is E2E. E2E stands for end to end, and this folder contains specific configuration for testing the application. It means like if we want to test our application, then we write code inside this file, and after this file folder there is a folder called node module. It manages like npm packages and dependencies, and the third-party libraries are also installed inside this folder. Like if we install jQuery, that means that jQuery library will install inside this node module. After that, the source folder, like this folder contains our source code of the project. Inside this, the first one is like you can see here favicon icon. I will show you what is it. You can see my project is running, and here on the top of there is a icon. That fabric icon is the responsible for showing that icon on top of navigation bar. After that, index.html file, it is a file which is a main page of our website. And after that, main.ts. Main.ts is our executing or starting point of our application. Like in Java or C, there is a main method. Similarly here in Angular, main.ts is a main method for the application. After that, polyfill is file used to compiler to compile TypeScript into a JavaScript methods. Firstly it is used to convert like TypeScript method into JavaScript. After that it will execute our application. And after that, style cs is a file. It is a global style sheet file sheet that is included on the project by default. And after that, test.ts file is there. It is the entry point of our unit testing and includes some specific configuration of Angular. Like here whenever we want to test our application, then the control will come inside this file. After that, our testing of application will execute. And after that, we will talk about this source.app folder. Like 97% we write logic we write inside this app folder. Within upcoming video I will tell you what is this app folder. Okay, and basically this folder contains project logic and data example modules components. And I will tell you what is module and components in upcoming videos. And after that, there is a folder called assets. This folder is basically empty, and you can add images, css file, javascript file here according to our project requirement. After that is a folder called environment. This folder is responsible to change the environment of our application. Like if we are currently using for application for development, then it will uh, make this environment as a development. If we want to change it to testing environment, then we should come here and change the environment within these two files. Alright, after that there is a file called git ignore. The file instruct which file should be ignored while using git repository. That is not uh, used right now. And after angular.json, like this file contains CLI configuration defaults for all projects in workspace, and including configuration option for build. uh, and test tools that are used by CLI such as Protector, Katma and TSLint. Or I can say in simple word, if we are installed like third party libraries, then the installation path of that library should be mentioned inside this file. And I will show you upcoming videos how it will be done. And after that, there is a file name as browser list. Like this file is basically responsible for manages our CSS or JS and HTML code according to the browser. Like if we are using Firefox, then it will manages our code according to that browser configuration, and if we are using Google Chrome, then it will automatically adjust configurations according to that browser. uh, con After that, karma.config.js file is there. This file contains karma configuration. And after that, package log.json file. This file contains version information of every package installed inside node modules by npm client. Like there are number of modules which are installed in our project. Every version of those modules are information stored inside this folder. After that, there is a file called package.json. This is used in development environment only. It is used be like included for npm project, which contained information related to project like name, license and description, etc., and used for running project and dependencies smoothly. After that, readme file. This file contains information of our project that need to be understood by user before start using the app. I will show you how it look like whenever new user is there, he will be understand what is going in our project. Like this project is generated with Angular CI development. So if we want to run in development server, then we should use this command. And if we want to build our project, then we should use this command. And after that, tsconfig.app.json file is there. This file contains TypeScript configurations specific to our application. Like uh, what TypeScript is required to configure our application. After tsconfig.json file is there. This file contains TypeScript configuration for project in the workshop. It also contains bunch of compiler setting. Alright. And after that, ts.config.specific.json. This file contains TypeScript configuration for the application testers. And the last one file is tslint.json. This contains configuration of static analysis tool that's used to check TypeScript code for maintainability and reliability and functionality errors. Uh, so that is all for the files and folders description in short. And I hope you understand what I want to tell you through this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. And in next video I will bring more concepts. Please stay safe and stay at home.